and welcome to A-Level Business Studies class. Today we're going to talk about lean production. Yes, when the term lean production comes in, there are a lot of names that come in and we are going to discuss them. We're going to discuss Kaizen, we're going to discuss just-in-time known as JIT, we're going to discuss quality control and assurance, we will talk about total quality management, and last but not the least, we will talk about benchmarking. Let's start this module with understanding lean production and terms associated with lean production. The first that we're going to discuss is lean manufacturing. Now, this is a business model and collection of tactical methods that emphasize eliminating non-value added activities, that's waste, while delivering quality products on time at least cost with greater efficiency. Lean production uses quality circles, empowerment of workers, and efficient use of capacity and just-in-time stock holding. Lean manufacturing or lean production, as it is called, often simply lean. It is a systematic method for the elimination of waste within a manufacturing system. Now, lean also takes into account waste created through overburden, that's muri, and waste created through unevenness in workloads, mura. Industry waste. What is industry waste? Industry waste relates to excessive transportation of components and products, which creates wastage, excessive inventory holdings, which leads to wastage, too much movement of working people to be components and so on, waiting time, longer delays in the production process, overproduction, production above demand, overprocessing, making goods that are too complex although they might have been designed more simply, and defects, products not up to the quality standards and have been rejected or corrected. These are the reasons why industry waste occurs. How do you reduce waste? There should be simultaneous engineering, cell production, flexible specialisms, JIT, that's just-in-time inventory holding, and the Kaizen philosophy. And these are things that we are going to talk about. What is simultaneous engineering? Concurrent engineering, also known as simultaneous engineering, is a method of designing and developing products in which the different stages run simultaneously rather than consecutively. It decreases product development time and also the time to market, leading to improved productivity and reduced costs. Cell production. Cell production has the flow production line split into a number of self-contained units. Each team or cell is responsible for a significant part of the finished article, and rather than each person only carrying out only one very specific task, team members are skilled at a number of roles, so it provides a means for job rotation. Cell production is a form of team working and helps ensure worker commitment, as each cell is responsible for a complete unit of work, which Hertzberg was viewed as a part of job enrichment. Yes, one of the motivational theories that we have studied before. Cells would usually have responsibility for organizing work rosters within the cell, for covering holiday and sickness absences, and for identifying recruitment and training needs. Cells deal with other cells as if they were customers and take responsibility for quality in their area. There are multiple advantages of cell production. It works on the closeness of cell members, which improves the communication, avoiding confusion arising from misunderstanding or non-received messages. Workers become multi-skilled and more adaptable to the future needs of a business. Greater worker motivation is there, arising from a variety of work, team working, and more responsibility. Quality improvements, as each cell has ownership for quality on its area. It does face a few disadvantages. The company culture has to encourage trust and participation, or workers can feel that they are being constantly pushed for more and more output with no respite. The company may have to invest in new materials handling and ordering systems suitable for cell production. Cell production may not allow a firm to use its machinery intensively as it would in a traditional flow of production. Some small-scale production lines may not yield enough savings to make a switch cell production economically worthwhile. The allocation of work to cells has to be efficient so that they have enough work but not so much that they are unable to cope. Recruitment and training of the staff must support this approach to production. Cell production generally leads to significant improvement in worker commitment and motivation because there is teamwork and a sense of ownership. On an overall basis, cell production helps or moves on further with job rotation within the cell and increased productivity. Flexible specialism. Competitive strategy where a firm equips itself with multi-use equipment, multi-skilled employees, and innovative executives in order to adjust very quickly to a fast-changing marketplace and business environment is what is termed as a flexible specialism. Specialism happens in 3 dimensions: flexible employment contracts, flexible and adaptable machinery, and flexible and multi-skilled workers. Benefits: yes, there is quicker response to consumer demand, it reduces stock holding and goods can be made to deliver, and higher productivity. Let's talk about just-in-time inventory, or the JIT inventory that it's called. This is an inventory strategy companies employ to increase efficiency and decrease waste by receiving goods only as they are needed in the production process, thereby reducing inventory costs. This method requires producers to forecast demand accurately. Kaizen, one of my favorites. The Sino-Japanese word Kaizen simply means change for the better, with no inherent meaning of either continuous or philosophy in Japanese dictionary or in everyday use. The word refers to any improvement, one time or continuous, large or small, in the same sense as the English word improvement. Kaizen has multiple features. The management culture should be directed towards involving the staff and giving their views and ideas when implying or when imposing or when trying to get them to improve. Team working, group work, and teamwork to discuss the approaches to improve requires team working, and that's why team working is an essential component of Kaizen, of improvement. Empowerment. By giving each Kaizen group the power to take decisions regarding the workplace improvements, allows speedier introduction of new ideas and motivates the employees to come up with even more ideas. Lastly, all employees should be involved, and that is what provides room for improvement. Now let's understand, are just-in-time and lean appropriate measures? In terms of finance, there is no need to buy new flexible and expensive machinery. In terms of management of change, it's not suitable when business forecast is difficult. Production for steel might be difficult because once it breaks up, the cost of JIT might be very high. It could result in huge job losses. It could also, businesses could also use lean as recruitment or marketing policies, and the cost of a new technology might be too expensive to maintain. Let's understand quality. We've been talking about quality circles, quality product, quality standard, quality assurance. What is a quality product? A good or a service that meets consumers' expectations and therefore fit the purpose. And a standard would be the expectations of customers expressed in terms of minimum acceptable production service standards. Multiple advantages of maintaining a quality product and a quality standard have been seen. Customer loyalty, brand image, lesser customer complaints, premium prices can be charged, less advertising cycles, and a longer product life cycle. Quality assurance, known as QA. This focuses on preventing defect. Quality assurance ensures that the approaches, techniques, methods, and processes are designed for the projects and implemented correctly. Quality assurance activities monitor and verify that the processes used to manage and create the deliverables have been followed and are operative. It is a proactive process and is preventive in nature. It recognizes flaws in the process. Quality assurance has to complete before quality control. Quality control is a system of agreeing and meeting quality standards at each stage of production to ensure customer satisfaction. Quality control is also known as QC and focuses on identifying defects. It ensures that the approaches, techniques, methods and processes are designed in the project and are followed correctly. These activities monitor and verify that the project deliverables meet the defined quality standards. Quality control is a reactive process and is detection in nature. It recognizes the defects. Quality control has to complete after quality assurance. Now, what are quality control techniques that can be used? Prevention, inspection, and correction and improvement. Now, what could be problems that one faces with inspection? It looks for the problem, thus can be termed negative in nature. Tedious and a repetitive task. Inspection process is just tedious, a long process. The inspection usually takes place at various stages. Now, thus, it is difficult to find out the exact point in the production process where there is a defect. It takes the responsibility away from the workers about the quality of the product and puts it in the hands of the inspectors. Quality assurance. Now, this prevents poor quality of product in design and production. Rather than correction, it focuses on prevention. So, prevention is what is more important. It puts focus on the worker rather than the inspectors to get it right at the first time. It establishes quality standards and targets for each production stage. Checks the components, materials, and services bought into the business at the point of delivery. Quality assurance area is where the product is designed, minimalistic or complex, the quality of inputs, that's the raw materials, are of highest quality or not. The production quality, this can be assured by total quality management process. The delivery system, customers need goods delivered in the right time, so this has to be ensured. And customer service, which includes the after-sales service. Example, Nissan has predetermined quality standards in each stages of production for the cars. First Direct, on the other hand, has set up the maximum waiting time for phone banking. Advantages of quality assurance areas. Everyone is responsible for the quality of the product. Self-checking and making efforts to improve quality increase motivation. The quality problem can be traced back to the particular stage of production, and it reduces the need for expensive final inspection. Now, why is it important for a business? It's important to promote quality assurance because it promotes teamwork and staff motivation. It helps to set up quality checks which would improve the quality of the product. It reduces the cost of final inspection. It reduces the total quality cost and introduces quality culture. And it is helpful to gain accreditation for quality awards. Now, another accreditation award is an ISO 9000. This is an internationally recognized certificate that acknowledges the existence of a quality procedure that meets certain conditions. Now, one needs to be certified, and what better than an internationally recognized certificate? The ISO 9000 Family of Quality Management System Standards is designed to help organizations ensure that they meet the needs of customers and other stakeholders, while meeting the statutory and the regulatory requirements related to a product. This basically shows that the business has staff training and appraisal methods. When one gets an ISO 9000, it is also a method for checking on suppliers. Quality standards are set up in all areas of the business. Procedures for dealing with defective products and quality failures are set up, and there is a provision for after-sales services. Total quality management. This is a system of management based on the principle that every member of the staff must be committed to maintaining high standards of work in every aspect of a company's operations. An approach to quality that aims to involve all employees in quality improvement. Total quality management helps internal customers, people within the organization who depend upon the quality of work being done by the others. Zero defects, which means achieving perfect products every time. So a truck driver delivering goods is responsible for delivery damages. The software developer is responsible for his or her component. So everyone is responsible for their area of work which has been assigned to them. Business competitiveness. Improving quality. How does improving quality help to make your business competitive? Improving quality helps in increasing international competitiveness. Consistent high quality of goods and services help in building a brand. The image of your brand can be built up by delivering high quality products. And quality is the main factor as economies expand and consumer purchasing power increases. People are going to look in only for quality. Now, quality systems have got costs and benefits. Setting up a quality system is going to take expenses, it's going to cost money. Costs. What are the other costs that come in? Market research required to identify consumer needs. One needs to conduct market research. Staff training costs will have to be incurred so that standards are understood. The people need to understand what is the level, what is the standard we're trying to maintain. Material cost, rejecting below standard material, definitely there is going to be a higher material cost. Inspection and checkpoints, there has to be inspection. People need to be trained to inspect and checkpoints need to be monitored. Reworking of faulty products or rejection of waste again is a costly affair. And stopping production to trace and correct quality problems will disrupt the output, which may lead to other costs. However, the benefits are also there. Consumer satisfaction will be at a high. There will be good publicity. Reputation for quality helps brand building. It's easier to establish new products once the process is set. Allows the brand to build around quality image, and it may allow a price premium to be charged where market segmentation can be done. Lastly, let's understand what is benchmarking. Now, benchmarking is a measurement of the quality of an organization's policies, products, programs, strategies, etc., and the comparison with standard measurements or similar measurements of its peers. The objectives of benchmarking are to determine what and where improvements are called for, to analyze how other organizations achieve their high performance levels, and to use this information to improve performance. Now, benefits versus limitations of benchmarking are many. Let's first discuss the benefits of benchmarking. It's faster and cheaper. It increases international competitiveness. The greater significance area can be focused on more, and it's important for the crossover of ideas and higher participation. Limitations. There is lack of relevant information which can lead to problems. Merely copying ideas of competitors may not be suitable for every business, and the cost of comparisons might be very high. We come to understand what is a quality circle. A quality circle is a participatory management technique that enlists the help of employees in solving the problems related to their own jobs. Now, circles are formed of employees working together in an operation who meet at intervals to discuss problems of quality and to devise solutions for improvements. Now, quality circles have their own benefits. They can improve quality through joint discussions. It improves motivation through participation, and it makes full use of the knowledge that the staff possesses. But there are certain conditions for success of quality circles. The circle members should be committed for the success of a quality circle. Training should be given in how to hold a meeting and how to come to having a healthy discussion. There should be full support from the management, and the team should be empowered and they should be motivated to implement the recommendation. This is all for the lesson Lean Production. See you for our next lesson. Bye-bye.